Gaming Morning Show.
Things put on pancakes and rhyming bear intros. Austin confused about whose sister married the bros. In the UK, dooley-doo tugs on our heartstrings. Gaming Morning Show is one of our favorite things.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Ah, who are we kidding?
Pumpkin spice and fall. Paul.
We all know our favorite thing is the season of Paul. Pumpkin spice latte time! Besides the tasty drinks, the weather is cooler.
We get the most time where it's cooled off, but it's not always rainy. Sometimes it's rainy for part of the day, but then it dries up and it's just a nice, cool, cloudy day. I like that.
There's football on.
Man, did we have a great football weekend. Both of our teams performed to the tippy top of their tippiest top of performance, and boy, football is fun.
That's gotta be enough for all of the hosts of Gaming Morning Show, right? Right?
Okay, so when Club Penguin changed, they changed everything, they got more mainstream, and I wrote them an email. And I was like, it would be really nice if you guys could go back to the way things were, because the original Penguins, we really miss it. I speak on behalf of all of the OG Penguins, and we all are really upset. Print, you've changed, man.
You're the Lorax for Club Penguin.
I was. I speak for the Penguins.
Well, penguin begins with a P. So, happy Paul, everyone, from all of us at GMS. Broadcasting live from Redner's Rescued Cat Figurine Museum in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
When Sean Redner told his wife, Hillary, that he wanted to turn their Wisconsin home into a museum of cat figurines, she had a predictable response. We're gonna do what?
We'll do that some other time, huh? Okay then. Broadcasting live from the same places they've been since 2020. It's time for Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in its Gaming Morning Show. We're so glad you're along for the ride, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, or on Twitter Spaces for the first 2 hours. You can check us out there. And of course, GamingMorningShow.tv. That is our website. We encourage you to visit, stop by, maybe bake a cake, leave it right on the porch there. We have a pretty decent front porch right on the front of GMS.watch. So yeah, check it out. It's got cake receiving qualities.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Sean's eating right now, is all the cake you've been leaving us.
It's also very old-fashioned. In cartoons, grandmas used to bake pies and then leave them on the windowsill to cool. We still do that.
We do. We actually have Arturo and Bear
Meow.
Grab them off the ledge, which was very cartoony as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're traditionalists here at Gaming Morning Show.
Arturo heard his intro.
Oh, was Arturo right on time?
Yeah, he walked right in the door.
Perfect. Yeah, fun fact, Arturo and I have been planning that for a while, so.
That's pretty good.
Oh no, I see Downs in the chat. That's not why I'm saying oh no.
First!
Downs was first in the chat.
Oh no.
Groggy or Die and Scott Chick both stopped by the GMS show before the show, which is our exclusive Patreon subscriber show. If you've never been there before, please stop by. We usually do it every Friday at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. There'll be others as well. But it's good to see you all there. Scott Chick here this morning as well. It's good to see you.
The Nintendogs live under Scott Chick's bed.
One more greeting.
A warm welcome to our official head of research and development, K-Lav.
And Kage Boy is here this morning. Wow, good morning to you.
Nice chat.
It's good to see you right off the bat. Good morning, Kage. We have a whole bunch of things coming up. Day of the day, we'll introduce you to all those. We'll give you our topic of the day in just a moment. 15 minutes from now, the GMS Morning Gaming News at 6:50 this morning, birthday. So if you know someone who's celebrating birthday, you can let us know now, or you can stick around and let us know then. I bring that up because I said, because Down says, Sean again, how was your nap? And that seems to imply that God of War Ragnarok got a little out of hand last night.
Not out of hand. It was pretty expected. But I'm tired.
But what time did you go to bed?
Well, we wrapped up the stream right about midnight. And then I mostly went to bed right afterwards. So probably in bed, asleep by 12:45.
Oh, okay. Downs is making me think that you pulled a 3 a.m. or something like that.
No, it wasn't too extreme.
But you kind of wanted to, didn't you?
Yeah. Very graceful. Very nice. Give you a 9.5 out of 10.
Did he fall off something?
No, he just decided, hey, the messiest part of the desk, that's the part I'm going to jump up on. Silly.
Oh my
goose.
gosh, and we could hear that. You have pretty good like noise suppression on your mic, and that thing just heard everything, whatever that was.
Yep. Those are on the ground now. Hopefully they're okay.
Arturo be damned. If you haven't already followed Sports.Gaming, I know many of you have. In fact, over 50 of you have, because that's how we were able to get affiliated, and we are going to be handing out the GMS emotes to those who are Patreon subscribers. That's included in your Patreon subscription by going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. But yeah, for everyone who's already followed, if you haven't already, click that Sports.Gaming link. And Sean will continue to do fun exclusive streams kind of just on his own time. I mean, you even had your wife there yesterday.
Yep. We're playing through God of War together. It's her favorite game to watch me play. So she's required a companion for the God of War streams. And I've tiptoed for years that we've been on around saying her name, but now that she's a regular on the stream, we can say her name. Sports Doc wife is
Alma Durficus.
Her name is V.
Alma Durficus. Her name is V.
Just a letter. It's weird. I don't know. No, we just call her V.
Does she have a vendetta?
Yep.
Down says Sports Doc wife was like a chat commander.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, commander.
Yeah. She had a good time. We had a good stream. We hung out with Five Sil, and Five Sil's new to us girlfriend for quite some time last night. That was pretty fun.
Five Sil girlfriend.
Yeah. we learned her real name because for a while it was just Five Sil's girlfriend.
Well, I will tell you this, and you can tell V this as well. I've always long said that our wives, who are sisters, again, we married sister wives, they have very good voices for media, and V sounds very good. Especially, I think, I actually kind of like it being almost an audio-only broadcast, because, yeah. I don't know, for some reason that was pretty cool. So, thanks for putting that on. When's the next stream? Any idea?
It's possible that we play some tonight, just because we enjoyed it and we wanted to play more. USC does play tonight, but it being Colorado, that game might get out of hand real fast, and we might be able to play some more God of War tonight. And then she goes into her busy weekend of work the next few nights after that. So if it's not tonight, it'll be sometime around this, probably around Thursday next week.
Awesome. There's a couple of shout outs. I think Kage Boy might be streaming later today, but certainly I know JF Downs will be. It's Fortnite Friday with Downs, so check those out. Just a lot of other things going on. Thank you for petting Arturo, Deputy Cat Petter Scott Chick. Scott Chick said I was so excited to chat there too, but then the father-in-law came around and I was forced to converse. This was this morning on the GMS show before the show. No worries. It was good to talk. We talked a little bit about college athletics and such, so we'll get to sports this morning at 7:50 a.m. Pacific time. Here's the days of the day for you to chew on. It's Veterans Day in the U.S. this morning, although as I was kind of poking around nationaltoday.com, it sounds like this date, maybe, if not this time of year, is something that's focused on military honoring across the world. Like I think I saw one in New Zealand. I saw a couple of Independence Days this morning, and we usually omit those just because otherwise the list gets really out of hand. Today is also Fasching. Fasching. Maybe it starts with Fash or Fass, and then it goes
Cha-ching!
Any idea?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's fascinating.
Yes, it is.
Beep-boop-beep-boop.
Nice. When you check your captions, it's National Chase Day, National Donor Sabbath, National DTC Friday, which is National Direct to Consumer Friday. So if you'd like to buy something from us today, just let us know, I guess, because we're supposed to be selling direct to consumer today. I don't think we have anything. This is where when we had Mike on the show, it was nice because Mike had a whole bunch of stuff on his desk we could just sell. So now I don't know if we have that ability. National Education Day, National Isabelle Day, National Lei Day, L-E-I, National Origami Day, National Sundae Day, National Timothy Day, and Pocky Day. Isn't that like stick thing?
Yeah, Pocky.
Is it P-O-C-K-Y?
I think so.
Okay. Why?
Nice.
Because we gotta. We'll have a story coming up later this hour about a deer crashing into a school in Wisconsin. That story is on the way. And the next hour, an escaped miniature horse runs along the Ontario Highway. We go to Canada for this story.
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
Hello to the Element of One. Nice chat to you this morning.
Nice chat.
What we're asking you is topic of the day has to do with National Metal Day. Because today is the day to celebrate that genre of music. Yesterday, we were all country all the time because it was the CMA Awards day after. Now it's all about metal. We're asking you, what's your favorite metal band?
I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Metallica. Because a lot of Metallica songs via the like official tab books was part of how I learned how to play guitar.
Really?
Yeah. I had a friend, my best friend, in like the very end of elementary school and through middle school, was a big Metallica fan, and so I naturally got into them a little bit more. And that was around the time that I taught myself how to play guitar. So I got a few tab books, especially like the Black Album, and played the heck out of a lot of those songs on my J.C. Penney electric guitar. And so a lot of my guitar skills started via Metallica.
What's the price tag for a J.C. Penney electric guitar?
Oh, probably a little over like $100.
17 box tops of Cheerios, and you can get a J.C. Penney electric guitar. What are tab books? I don't know what that is.
It's just like the written music. So most big albums are someone at the company that publishes these books figures out the music and writes it down, and then you can buy the book to learn the music.
But is it
Or
like
you can-
super simplified or something? Or
No, not simplified, but tabs refers to like guitar tabs are. It's a type of, it's a way of writing music that's just for guitars, and it represents like the actual notes on the fretboard rather than notes on the staff. So, yeah, it's a good way to learn. You could also just go online and find tabs that people have come up with. However, since those are made just by like random people playing guitar, they're usually they vary in terms of accuracy. And back when I was learning guitar, they weren't as easy to find online. You had to go to a store and buy them instead.
to save your Cheerio box tops again, damn it. Did you, this is a complete tangent, but did you ever like order anything using barcodes? Because you know how you could do that. You could send in a sassy, a self-addressed stamped envelope. And you could get cool stuff if you collected all the stuff, but you had to like get like at least maybe 4, if not like 6 sometimes.
I don't think I ever did. I remember collecting box tops for that sort of thing, but I don't know if I ever completed the transaction.
Didn't complete the process. It was not a catch. Oh my gosh, that is gonna squirt all the way down the other end. You gotta be kidding me. I swear we are cursed. Look at that. That's not fair. Not fair. No, I don't think I ever did with like cereal boxes or anything. I think I did save them. You know, the worst one ever was me and a friend of mine. We saved. It was definitely in the tens of thousands. I want to say it was close to 18,000. It might have been in the 20s. of those Aladdin Castle tickets for the arcade. When we were going to go buy the PlayStation or whatever was available, at that time as like the big prize. And we still had to collect more. And then eventually we did nothing. So it was kind of a sad deal. Cause I mean, imagine what we could have gotten even with 20,000. Like, I bet we could have got like some super soakers or something, right? Like,
yeah, something cool.
That was my biggest. And I think they're still somewhere at the house in Montana, like still in some Ziploc bag. So if Aladdin's Castle ever shows back up, I'm going there day one and being like, I own this place. Oh, just barely missed it. With the whiff. Coming up, final hour crew will do some achievement hunting for Rocket League. We're going to do some Friday, so we're going to work on trying to get some of our weekly challenges done. I shouldn't have veered to get that orb. Should have went straight for the goal. But you know me, orbs. I'm like a bug to a light. I like how Element goes, Metallica, the band from Stranger Things. But isn't that kind of nuts that like a lot of people who are learning about different things from the 80s and 90s are learning about it through current like TV shows. And you know what? I bet that was not that much different from our childhood. We learned about things from like the 70s and the 60s probably through pop culture.
Yeah, indeed. That's the circle of life. That's what the whole that's what the Lion King song was about.
I thought it was about their new king.
No, it's about learning about pop culture via new media.
It's amazing. The Disney was always so good at putting those hidden, deeper messages in their films. So
The deeper messages.
Element says, I recently got a pickle Rick with my 10K tickets at Dave and Buster's. What's a pickle? Oh, is that a Rick and Morty thing?
Yeah.
I do it because people legit get pissed not knowing I've seen Metallica live. Yeah, and I will admit, like, I never liked... Okay, well, actually, tell me this. What's the difference between metal and screamo?
Well, screamo is an offshoot of emo with screaming.
Okay. So not even nearly as, like, hard in terms of, like, the instrument play as metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's for sure some overlap at times, but definitely just a different offshoot of a genre.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say I probably was never too into metal music.
Yeah.
I mean, probably the hardest stuff I listened to, and this is a very, I feel like niche thing I'm about to say, was remember Power Man 5000?
Uh-huh.
That's what it's like when worlds collide. Like, that's probably as hard as I prefer. Like, I listen to Metallica. Everyone listened to Metallica because
You could not listen to Metallica in the 90s.
Yeah,
it wasn't allowed.
you fell off the bed and landed on some Metallica. Like, it just wasn't possible. Especially having played football, too, because Metallica was at least part of every football soundtrack warming up in high school, so...
Yep. It's mandatory.
I mean, that and, of course, AC/DC, because everyone had to play Thunderstruck in high school.
Yeah.
Everybody. I still go to high school. I mean, we went to a high school football game this year because we had people who were in the band that we had to watch. And... there was Thunderstruck. It's always there. AC/DC will never die because of football.
Yep. And Marvel movies.
TNT Dynamite. Thank you for being here. 6:26. That's not Thunderstruck, by the way. West Coast time. It's 9:26 out east. It's 2:26 for those watching GMS in the UK. K-Laugh. Hey kid, want to learn about Hamlet? I mean, how many Hamlet iterations have there been? Romeo and Juliet iterations have there been?
So many.
Yeah. Do you have any idea? The other day I came across Shakespeare's "As You Like It,"
Mm-hmm.
You know about that one? Maybe?
Not any more than name.
Okay, I didn't even remember the name. I had to get a quote right from the play, and I was like, I don't know which one this is. I know To Be Not To Be, man. Give me that one. Element says my favorite band is Korn. Oh well, if Korn was metal, then I did listen to a good amount of Korn back in the day. Not gonna do it. Are you disturbed by this? I promise I'm okay. But I'm not gonna do the Korn thing. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, I know what happened. Sean's very confused now because he's wondering, why wouldn't he do the Korn thing? Well, that's very easy to tell you. I mean, why wouldn't I do the Korn thing? I mean, the Korn thing is one of my calling cards. You know, I got to do the Korn thing.
I don't think you have an option.
Are you disturbed by this?
I am.
Okay. I kind of feel like when I do that, I'm doing Grover doing Korn.
Grover singing Mbop.
Let's get the news. Yeah. Here's hashtag video game expert shop.
Good morning. It is Friday, November 11th, 2022, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News.
Grover doing Mbop.
We got some follow-ups today. I'm going to count it as 3 follow-ups to previous stories. And the first one, we start in the amazing land of Google Stadia. Google Stadia has officially begun issuing Stadia refunds. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. While Stadia's impending shutdown in January is still on the horizon, Google has begun fulfilling its promise of issuing refunds to its customers. The process started yesterday, and Google has posted a fact breaking down how the refund process works. So if you need a link to that, it is in the story that we provided. As previously announced, Google is refunding all software purchases through the Stadia store, such as games, DLC, in-game currency, and the current pre-orders, and hardware purchases made through the Google store. Physical store purchases cannot be refunded. Eligible hardware includes the Stadia controller, Founders Edition, Premier Edition, and Play and Watch with Google TV packages. Stadia Pro subscriptions will not be refunded, but members can play their Pro titles until the shutdown. However, those who purchased a subscription on or after September 29th, 2022 and were charged for it will have that money returned.
It's just disappointing. It should work, man. It just should work, but I mean, I understand why it doesn't, so that's too bad.
It is too bad, but I do like that they're refunding things that are gonna go away and you can't use them anymore, like the controller. Like, can you imagine January 20th, 2 days after the shutdown, and you're like, well, I guess I don't need that anymore. Just throw that in the garbage.
I mean, it's still gonna go to the garbage. That's the problem.
Yeah, they might be able to recycle some of the components and
maybe
whatnot.
I mean, it'd be really cool if like someone at Google's like, listen, all right, I'm gonna figure out how to make these work with PCs really well or something. Like, can they be plugged into something? Do they have a USB peripheral? Like something like that. Maybe someone can reverse engineer them so all those Stadia controllers can be used for some other purpose.
Maybe they'll go the way of the losing team in the Super Bowl. All their T-shirts, and some third world country is going to get a lot of Stadia controllers. I don't know what they're going to do with them, but they'll have them. They'll have the losing Super Bowl team on. In our follow-up number 2, this is a Call of Duty Warzone follow-up, and that's the fact that Warzone 2 is not going to replace the original Warzone. I had assumed it would. I think a lot of other people had assumed it would, especially interesting. The wording of the subtitle is interesting, especially with Overwatch 2 coming out and replacing the original Overwatch. I think we just all assumed that Warzone 2 was going to come out and replace Warzone, but that's not the case. Activision answered a lot of these questions yesterday as part of a larger blog post about Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. The sequel's arrival won't mean that the original game is shutting down. Instead, Call of Duty Warzone will become Call of Duty Warzone Caldera and continue to be playable after a brief intermission in service. According to Activision, the launch plan for Warzone 2 also includes a relaunch plan for the original game. Warzone will go offline around 11 a.m. Eastern Time on November 16th as the game's 5th Call of Duty Vanguard season ends. Shortly after, at 1 p.m. Eastern, Warzone 2.0 will come online and be available for all players to jump into for free. The game's free-to-play ecosystem is running effectively, according to the report, and you'll be able to check it out at that point. After a short break for the Thanksgiving holiday, the original Warzone will be brought back online under its new title. Its launch is planned for November 28th. So we're gonna have 2 war zones.
Does it come with a free flowchart? Like, it seems very confusing.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I think most people will figure it out. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how much success Warzone Caldera has, since Warzone 2.0 is gonna also be free to play.
Yeah, and because it seems like you're splitting a player base in the sense of, like, if some people don't like the new 2.0, then they're gonna just continue to hang out in Caldera. I'm also surprised that they saved Caldera, because very loosely, because I wasn't paying attention wholeheartedly. I thought people were missing Verdansk more than they were missing Caldera. So it's like, if you're gonna bring one back, I bet they're gonna be like, can we get Verdansk back? That'd be great.
Yeah, it's interesting. And it's also interesting that it's going offline. The new one's gonna be available during the holiday. And then they'll bring the old one. It's almost like they're doing this just so they can relaunch Warzone 1.0 on the 28th. No one's gonna play it, and they can be like, see, this is why we don't do this. No one cares.
It's like in the back of, I don't know how you do this, but it's like buried in the back of the Steam library or back in the back of all the places. So it's like, we relaunched it. It was at the end of your menu. Why didn't you scroll down there and look for it?
So somewhere in the background, Overwatch developers would be like, yeah, tell them we knew this was going to happen. This is why we did this. They're friends. So silly. In our last update, this one's the freshest of updates, because we just talked about the Gears of War movie and TV show this week. So someone went to social media. Dave Bautista went to social media, and he's made it very clear that he wants to be in the Gears of War movie. And he posted a video of himself in Gears of War armor, and he just says, I can't make this any easier, tagging both Netflix and the official Gears of War Twitter accounts. That's what he wants to be in it. I mean, sign him up.
It's BYOG. He's bringing his own gear.
I mean, it looks good, and I mean, he's so very fitting for the role. This makes so much sense. If this doesn't happen, something's wrong from the beginning of this movie.
Okay, you heard it here first. Well, you heard it here elsewhere, and then we're reiterating it. Dave Bautista in the Gears of War movie, 100% guaranteed. Go all in. Yeah. Life savings, dogs, college funds, throw it all in there.
Yep. If he's not affiliated with this movie, it's just not worth watching. So we'll see if we're gonna watch it. And always last but not least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what's out today, like Atari 50. The anniversary celebration is out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC. Chalk Guardians is out on Switch. It's Kooky is out on Switch. Save Room is out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S/X, and Switch. Tactics Ogre Reborn is out on the PlayStations, Switch, and PC. And for the most prestigious award and video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Fluffy Horde, out on Switch.
You said it's kooky.
It's kooky.
It's kooky crisp. Would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that damn dog. Wasn't there a dog in the Cookie Crisp commercials?
Yeah.
Yes? Question mark?
Yeah, I think so.
I think there was.
Yeah, and he went Cookie
Crisp. Well, congratulations, though, to the actual name of the morning, which was Fluffy. I got lost on it. It's Kooky. So, to the actual name of the morning, which is, it's just generally Fluffy Horde. I didn't know that's how you spelled horde.
Yeah, apparently.
H-O-R-D-E.
It's a typo.
I believe you. I mean, I really didn't know. It's out today for Switch. It's our name of the morning. Could become name of the month. If it does, we'll let you know in the early part of December. We are going to be giving that away, as we were giving away our October name of the month, Them's Fightin' Herds. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you had a chance to win it in our Discord Patreon-only channel. So check it out. You can find out more about our exclusive subscriber show, which we had this morning. Early access to most things that we make. It's available at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Thank you to the nearly 30 of you, and big thanks to Travis for the upgrade and the subscription to the new subscriber tier, which is available now. You can find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Thank you, Sean.
You bet.
The music you hear now at 6:38 this morning is the new album, a 10-song DMCA safe album from Superphonic. It's called Arcade Island. It's got some Knight Rider vibes in it. There's a lot of sax. If you like to have some good sax, you can find it in this Superphonic album called Arcade Island. Check it out wherever albums are available. That's a SoundCloud link. I do know it's on Spotify this morning. Top of the morning to our Penguin Lorax, Club Penguin Lorax.
Nice chat!
Austin Attack 12 says, I want Cookie Crisp. Fluffy Hoomst? Yes, Fluffy Hoomst. That'd be a better name for the game than Fluffy Horde. And also says, I want to know your favorite metal band. You were waxing slightly poetic about Metallica.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Soft spot in my heart for Metallica, because that was the band that partially taught me how to play guitar. They came at a perfect time of learning how to play guitar, and had a friend who really liked Metallica, so I started learning more Metallica and bought some guitar tab books, and the rest is history.
My favorite metal band is Spin Doctors. Hey, listen, it doesn't get much more hardcore than Two Princes, am I right? It's a good band. Can't deny that. Spin Doctors. I don't know, if Korn was metal, I'd listen to Korn back in the day. I had to listen to AC/DC and Metallica. I don't know. I'll think about that. Like, I don't like this. I didn't like the screaming of metal. Like the eating of the microphone, like I didn't like that. I did like the guitars though.
Yeah, the guitars are good.
Can I get away with hair metal bands?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Although when the hair metal bands started to get ballady, like when Guns N' Roses would put out like a power ballad or something, not my jam.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Not your rock jams.
Nice. What is yours? Let us know, chat. What is your favorite metal band?
Nice chat!
To Digital.Games this morning. Thank you for being here. We have a story to track at this hour. We're going to do that in just a moment. But first, we need to say hi to Bear Bear. Left out in the cold. Wasn't available or allowed to be in yesterday during God of War. It was quite a sad scene. Bear Bear's feelings are sore because V and Sean wouldn't let him play. Bear Bear was required to stay outside all day.
That's true. He was not invited.
Look how sad he looks.
The weather's nice, though.
Very consistent. Forlorn is how I would describe that look.
Maybe like 3.5 lorn.
get the news.
You can news if you wanna.
Here's the story we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games more like 3.5 lords. It's great. This is from Ben Hooper of UPI. It's about another deer running into something else. I feel like if I've learned anything on this morning radio show that plays games, that more deer building collisions happen than I realize. Or I guess it's not running into the building so much as it is going into the building.
Yeah, it's deer doing stuff.
Yeah. This and bears, they're very active. This is a deer that caused some chaos in Wisconsin. In fact, a Wisconsin school office, it jumped through a window. That's another thing. I wouldn't have guessed that deer would jump through so many windows.
Yeah. Why do deer hate windows so much?
Well, was it like, did they break it? Yeah, crashed through a window, shattered the window, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that counts as the wall. Good thing that'll never happen here.
Running through a wall straight to your string.
GMS. Around his office, there were 2 employees inside. This was at a Catholic school. They said that the deer crashed through the window into the office shared by Director of Advancement and Director of Marketing, the school's central office. Quote, I honestly thought it was an explosion. That had to be scary. I didn't know what it was. We didn't see it coming. What? You didn't expect that was the day that you were going to have a deer run through your office window? Every day I look at my studio door and I'm like, someday deer's going to run right through it. They fled the office while the deer, which they described as a large buck, explored the room in an apparent search for an exit. The deer made its way out of the office and into the hallway, eventually leaving the building through the front door. Well, that's good. Eventually found where it needed to go.
It's learning.
It's sentient. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Good. That's the word I used. The deer made its way out, as I mentioned. Quote, thankfully no one was harmed, including the deer that showed itself out the front door, the school said on the Facebook post. I mean, did we check the deer? How do we know the deer was actually okay? Did we ask the deer how you're feeling?
Yeah, did the deer make a statement afterwards?
This is my second door or window crashed through this week, and I feel like I did pretty well today. So, oof, that was a nice save. Good morning to Forgettable Vendetta. It's good to see you. Digital Doc Game says, was that to protect Bear's feelings of the beginning of the game? Uh-oh.
Oh, it could be.
Oof.
Bear might not have liked the first little bit of the game.
I mean, I watched the very beginning of the game, so it must have been shortly after that.
Yeah, I think it was after you left.
You know, if you could play that game at like noon every day instead of starting at like 10 p.m., that would be very helpful for me.
Yeah, that'd probably work better for you and some of our friends elsewhere, but that's just not gonna work. Too many noon things to do.
Like those watching in the UK. Nice shot.
Sorry, I
Forgettable.
was busy scoring.
Forgettable Vendetta says Black Sabbath as favorite metal bands. That was Ozzy Osbourne's band, right?
Yes?
Forgettable? Was that? Well, you got to be kidding.
Oh, 2 goals.
All right, just reread it up. So, it had to be Ozzy Osbourne's band, right?
Sounds right.
I got 2 points.
Nice work.
I got 2 points.
I had as many goals as you had points.
You did. Was just warming up. What are we doing? Jeez.
Yeah, that one was a little ridiculous.
Forgettable also says, deer move, deer bump, deer do deer stuff. It seems so true. Like, I would have never ventured to guess that there would be so many deer running through things. Ever. Okay, so it's Ozzy's band, says Vendetta. Because I heard somewhere the other day that Black Sabbath never had a #1 hit.
Wow.
Wasn't Black Sabbath and Crazy Train? Because that's another, like, talking about, you know, things that are heard at sporting events. That, like, intro for Ozzy to Crazy Train. You know, that wah or whatever it sounds like. It's close. That's not too far away.
That was more of the Wipeout laugh.
Wipeout. That was my favorite Black Sabbath song, was Wipeout. The really good drum line in that. Yeah. Going out on the world in a crazy... Like, that's good. Is that metal, though?
I mean, there were a lot. Music changes over time. And, like, you listen to some, like, classic rock, like, Kiss music. And, like, when that came out, it was like, oh, man, that's like some heavy music. And then you listen to it now and you're like, that's not heavy. So things just change over time. So I think what might have been considered more metal at one point, we may not consider the same now, if that makes sense.
Oh, good morning to Jack. So I was misrepresenting Crazy Train. It was not a Black Sabbath song. It was Ozzy solo.
Oh.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's a song about boarding a pirate ship. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Actually, Ozzy did Crazy Train, not Sabbath. Thank you very much, Jack. Appreciate it. Next thing you're gonna tell me that Mariano Rivera wasn't in Metallica. Speaking of knowing metal through sports, I might have listened to more Metallica watching Yankees games than I did actually listening to it on my own. Before Mariano Rivera retired, though, he was the Yankees closer and is considered the greatest closer of all time. I actually got a chance to go to a Yankees game and sit out in the bleachers, which is kind of if you're rooting for the Yankees, a fun way to experience them. And if you're not rooting for the Yankees, don't sit in the center field bleachers, apparently, because bad things happen out there. But, yeah, it was great sitting out there because that's where the bullpens are. And so you get a chance to, watch the full entrance of the closer. And when that song starts, it was Enter Sandman. Oof, it's so good. It's so good. Because as a closer, you're coming in to get 3 outs at the very end of a game. So, like, exit light, enter night, like, that's almost like the perfect lyric combo, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's no, what is it, Trumpet Boy?
Oh, listen, I like Timmy Trumpets, or whatever his name is.
Timmy Trumpet.
Have you actually watched that full entrance?
Yeah.
It is so good, because it has a build-up to it. And then it kind of goes into, like, almost EDM-type music at the very end. But, yeah, Edwin Diaz, I'm so happy he's back with the Mets. Because if he had gone somewhere else, they probably would have brought it with them. But the fact that it gets to stay with the Mets is kind of cool. So,
yeah.
Yeah, coming up on Monday, we have a special edition of GMS Tuesday Nights. The scheduling for Tuesday nights could have been done better by one hefty goof, because I ended up not having to go to, or wasn't able to go to a game that I thought I'd have, which is why Sean did GMS Plays Live last week. And then I have another game next Tuesday that I have to go to no matter what. And so now I'm doing that on Monday because of that. Anyway, long story short, we have a Monday edition of GMS Tuesday Nights. But we're excited about it. So it'll be GMS plus guests. We're probably going to do kind of an open lobby style Apex Legends stream, but we'll have questions for those who are playing with us. So check that out. It'll be Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time on these same GMS outlets: Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Oh.
I feel like we had more of a margin in this game, but there's 22 seconds left. We're up 1-0.
It's the carryover from the last game. So in our hearts, we're up 3-0.
In our hearts.
Oh,
I was really hoping that would score because I stayed on my rooftop, and it was going to look really cool on the replay. Winners!
nice. 3-0.
3-0. We've won 3 games today. I don't know if that's true.
You are one of life's winners.
Did we win the first game? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
Okay. Sick.
we're on a roll.
Hey, look, I had more than 2 points in that game. Not a lot more, but I did. Thank you for being here. Let us know your favorite metal band. I like how Austin Attack 12 hops in, says, I want to know what your favorite metal bands are, but doesn't reciprocate.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a
Sure.
I think as an act of boycotting, we should just sit here silently until Austin answers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Beep bop boop, beady boop bop, beep boop beep. Beep bop boop 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 beep bop beep boop boop beep bop. Wait, Austin, your mom is here?
Okay. All right. See how it's going to be. I told you, Austin walked in here, had the audacity, don't know if that's the right use of that term, to say, I want to know who your favorite metal bands are.
Demanded our answers.
Yeah, I want to know y'all's favorite metal band. And then talked about chocolate chip cookies and fluffy whoops, and then left.
Unacceptable.
Should we go to Austin's house?
Upstate Western New York.
Okay. Be right back. This is me driving my car.
Or milking a cow.
Both. The way my car is powered is by milking a cow.
It's pretty good.
Thanks. I'm also walking with Trek sticks. It's great. Good morning to Drew Mega and Superphonic. It's good to see you this morning.
Nice chat.
Thank you for being here. If anyone can track down Austin, please. We want to know Austin's favorite band. Jack goes, is there something wrong with the audio? Oh, sorry, I don't have my headphones in. Carry on. Still don't. Wait, Jack, so you didn't have your headphones in, and then you're letting us know that you still don't have your headphones in?
Yeah.
Can Jack not hear a word we're saying right now?
Probably not.
Okay. Interesting. It's like Jack's watching us from behind the play sheets. Can't hear a word we're saying right now, see?
Yeah, this is our secret information.
If you talk behind your play sheet, no one can hear a word you say. I can say anything right now.
Yeah. We can talk about all kinds of funks and pucks. Just like they do on TV.
Funk.
We can call for Chuck all day. We can talk about the Wii U.
I will never talk about the Wii U.
We don't talk about Wii U.
Good morning, Scott Chick. It's the Bob in the Box takeover. Yeah, no, Bob's good in there.
Anyone need a good
In
spritzing?
the winter, no one needs a spritzing, right? So, Superphonic says, hey, I know this music. This is the music of one Superphonic. It's your music. It's Arcade Island. Do you hear that sax in there? There's a lot of thumb pressing on that.
Pretty good.
My daughter tried to ask me if I remember how to play the saxophone. I was like, nope, but I do remember there was a thumb key. So, that was probably used for something. You never played the saxophone, right?
Just recreationally.
Oh, okay. Well, then even that would prove my point further. There's a good chance that having played the saxophone for nearly 4 years, you will still also remember more about how to play the saxophone than I do.
I think I could probably still remember to play a concert B flat scale.
My daughter allegedly is going to try to play the saxophone this summer, and so if she does, I told her I'll get a mouthpiece, and then I can try to pretend that I know what I'm doing back in the day.
Nice.
My goal this summer will be to play Careless Whisper. Good morning to Tracer. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Anyone who hasn't already, please let us know what your favorite metal band is. It's National Metal Day. This was picked by Groggy or Die in the GMS show before the show, which is our exclusive Patreon subscriber show that is usually every Friday at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. We are so far behind the clock that we're going to have to do a sprint edition of birthdays this day in gaming history. So if you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. Very briefly, because there's not that many celebrity birthdays above the fold from Cleveland.com today, we will say happy birthday to Stanley Tucci. The Tooch actor turned 62 today.
He appeared in nearly a dozen episodes of ER as a doctor.
Oh, he was in that movie, or that TV show. He wasn't on for that long, though?
Nope. Nearly a dozen.
For some reason, I thought he was like a main character. I didn't watch ER, so what am I saying? The guy from Hunger Games, though, Fleetus Glickerman or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, his laugh. Just, oh my gosh. So great.
It's pretty good.
I was watching the re-sins from CinemaSins of the Hunger Games yesterday, I think. And I love when the guy, whatever his name is, I don't know what the person's name is, actually, now that I think about it. Do you know the person's name from CinemaSins?
No.
Betsy.
He is Mr. Sin.
Mr. Sin was my father. I love when he gives a sin back. Like, he takes one off because he's so impressed by something. And Tucci got one off the Hunger Games count because he's just so good in that role. So, actress Demi Moore turned 60 today.
She hosted an episode of Saturday Night Live in 1988.
And hasn't done a damn thing since. That's what you could find. Why do they keep going to Saturday Night Live credits?
I don't know.
Jeez. Actress Calista Flockhart turns 58.
Her middle name is Kay.
Calista K. Flockhart. Calista and Flockhart are two hard words to say back to back.
Yeah.
They don't roll into the next phrase. Callista's married to Harrison Ford?
Yeah, apparently.
Han Solo McBeal? Actor Leonardo DiCaprio. There's not a lot of them. There's some high profile ums. Actor Leonardo DiCaprio is 48 today.
With a terrible fun fact, he portrayed Howard Hughes in the film The Aviator.
Pick the Aviator, huh? That's what we decided to do. Okay. Interesting. Also, if you had Leo, I wouldn't have had Leo under 50. Huh. How about that? 48.
Pretty good.
Because when Leo was in Romeo and Juliet, he was 6 years old. It's been around a while.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
There are no drummer birthdays today, Sean.
No metal artist birthdays that I can see either.
There is singer Marshall Crenshaw. Who's 69?
Nice.
Doesn't have a band name. Was Marshall Crenshaw a solo artist?
I don't know, because there are multiple singers without bands. Singer Dave Alvin is 67. Don't know where Dave is from.
You said
either.
that. You said that wrong. Singer Dave Alvin, because it's Dave and Alvin.
Beep boop beep boop.
Oh, and singer guitarist Andy Partridge of XTC is 69 today as well.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, yeah, I'm good with that.
Yep.
All right, that's good because we have lots of This Day in Gaming History. This Day in Gaming History takes us back to November 11th, 1998. No chance for lawsuit or not lawsuit, but 1998, Capcom released Resident Evil 2 DualShock version for PlayStation. Fun fact, that was the last Resident Evil game I had played. No, that's not true. I played Outbreak, so I take that back until we had played GMS Fudge. 1999, Electronic Arts releases Medal of Honor. What happened to the Medal of Honor games?
Call of Duty took over everything.
So was Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, and Battlefield all rivaling at once, or was it just Medal of Honor and Call of Duty first?
Not positive.
Okay, if anyone knows, let me know, chat. 2002, Nintendo put out Donkey Kong E for the e-reader in the US. I still need to do a deeper dive on the e-reader. Maybe there's a gaming historian or something for that. Same year, Resident Evil 0 came out for GameCube, and Mario Brothers E for the e-reader as well. Sonic Mega Collection, not Sega Mega Collection, but the Sonic Mega Collection, out for GameCube in 2002. The next year, Sony put out Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Do you have a favorite Ratchet and Clank game?
No, because I didn't play as many of them, many of the like classic ones. And going back and replaying them now is harder because they, I mean, as 3D games do, they don't age like the best. So I like the two newest ones that I've played.
Okay. I liked watching you play the newest one that came out. That was
That's
the
fun.
GMS plays. 2005, France issues 10 postage stamps depicting video game characters. On 20-cent stamps, Link, Pac-Man, Prince of Persia, Spyro, and Donkey Kong. And then on 33-cent stamps, Mario, Adibo, Rayman, Lara Croft, and The Sims. All of them. All of the Sims. 2005, Atari put out Matrix, The Path of Neo for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. The following year, 2006, Nintendo released Elite Beat Agents for Nintendo DS. And in 2006, Sony released the PlayStation 3 video game in Japan. Happy birthday, PlayStation 3. In 2007, the next year, they released a new PlayStation 3 that had a 40-gigabyte hard drive, but no PlayStation 2 compatibility. And then 2008, Microsoft Game Studios releases Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts for Xbox 360. That same year, EA put out Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. 2010, Bethesda, The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim came out. But there's a Skyrim game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same. So Skyrim, like, just a general term?
No, I think this is Skyrim.
Okay. Because the next year, it also came out again. It's the exact same line. It says everything that I just read, but in 2011, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. So it either came out in 2010 or 2011.
Interesting. Got copied and pasted twice.
Yeah, kpolson.com usually doesn't make these mistakes. Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, put out Assassin's Creed Rogue for PlayStation 3 and
Xbox 360.
This day back in 2014. So there you go. This is your This Day. That is your This Day in Gaming History. That is also the end of hour number 1 on this morning radio show that plays games. Next hour, we will give you a list of the day. It is heavy. No, it's just National Metal Day. So we are going to give you a list that features that. Today, we're churning it up to 11 with these 11 essential heavy metal facts. Did I look hardcore?
A little bit.
Come back. Hour number 2 is next. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Spaces for the first 2 hours, and GamingMorningShow.tv.
So we'll piece that together. Get all the ones that have been recommended already added, and then it'll be good.
In
We should do a
response to
listener map too. How you do the word? Oh God, you okay? Ryan's being attacked, maybe?
Oh, it finally happened.
damn headphones finally fell off. Just when I thought I was getting the hang of long hair.
I would love to see like a map as well of like where are you listening from. That'd be kind of
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
See where all of our listeners are. Not like your house, obviously. 'Cause that would be...
I couldn't hit it far enough away.
It's the hair. He's throwing me off.
I couldn't see. I only can see out of one eye right now. My depth perception's off. Mario Galaxy. Oh, so at that point they hadn't shown you that it was going to be a body control thing? Interesting. Does anyone know what a conventional Wii controller actually looks like? Did they ever make one?
I don't
think it ever sold out. It was always the nunchuck thingy or whatever it's called.
And in 2017, 5 years ago, Devolver Digital releases the Strafe video game for PlayStation 4. For an oral history of Strafe, we now turn to hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Strafe was revolutionary because you could only the only way you could walk around in that game was by sidestepping, by strafing.
That would be so annoying.
it's a crab simulator.
So you want to be
Medieval times. So brigandine is actually a suit of armor. Well, it's like the upper part of it, and I did not look that up, but it's it sounds like something you should look up. And if you should, because I think it's just the upper part of the armor. It's either the upper and arms or the I don't know. It's above your Ghibli bits.
It's the part just around your belly button. It's called
It's like the crotch piece is a cod piece, the belly button and the nipples are the brigandine.
It's just like a Mickey Mouse shaped armor.
That's just the brig, and then the brigandine covers the whole thing. Yeah.
So when they say throw him in the brig, they actually mean just hit him in the nipples. Yeah. We figured it out, guys. Military historians we are.
I am curious. It's National Crouton Day. So how much do you enjoy croutons? How pivotal are they?
I like a good crouton. I don't usually... my favorite way of having croutons is on like in tomato soup, like at Panera. They give you some croutons in your soup. I like those. I don't usually put croutons on salad, which is like croutons' natural habitat. But I don't dislike them. But if they were on salad, I'd probably just eat the croutons and then eat my salad. I don't know. I don't think I like that type of crunch in my salad, I guess. I'm just learning this about myself right now.
It's real time. There we are, witnessing the croutons in their natural habitat, sitting on top of a bed of lettuce with some sesame seeds. For one.
Yes.
1990.
Also not a lawsuit.
1990, Louis Galoob Toys seeks a court declaration that the Game Genie does not infringe on Nintendo's copyright. Inconclusive?
Take that.
Nope.
Lawsuit adjacent.
In 2001, the Electronic Entertainment Expo was held in Los Angeles. That was 62,000 strong, and Microsoft unveiled the Xbox game system. Also, Nintendo unveiled the GameCube. In 2004, I'm going to need your help, math guy. JC Padilla scores 2, 181, 619, 994, 299, 256, 480 on Giga Wing 2.
Looks like 2 quintillion.
12. 1282.
Billion,
Did
trillion.
you just say
quadrillion,
1282?
Sure did.
1282.
I love that song from Cinderella. 1282. This is definitely...
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
All right, let's gather round to read the Moose Book. There was a mooster in Worcester. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Shake it loose in your hoose, that moose. I would call it a truce with the moose, maybe spruce up the hoose. Dr. Seuss writing about the hoose in which the moose shook loose an overused spruce. The moose that encountered a truck's caboose is the moose named Bruce. I'm loose, said the moose, Bruce, as he threw up a deuce. Fun fact, Bruce the moose actually starred in Footloose. Snitches get stitches like mooses get looses. Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juices. Goose and moose called a truce over being loose around Bruce. A moose nuisance is a moosance. You better write about the moose, no excuse. Pineapple on pizza? What about black licorice on pizza? Pizza. We've been together a while. In pizza, it's all about the size of the meat. Coleslaw is moist cabbage. Smoked paprika is just barbecue. Coming soon from GMS, the GMS Bagel Fund, a non-profit to send people bagels because a surprising number of people haven't had bagels. Ryan, answer your emails. Ryan, look at your texts. Ryan, check the Discord. Sean needs the assists. Calgary, the Vegas of the North. The Seattle Superphonics. Step 2. Read the instructions. $877 cash meow. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. List of the day and sports. 877 cash meow. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. 877 Cash Meow. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the Friday edition. It's Friday. It's November 11th, 2022. I completely blanked for a second. What the heck day is it? Damn.
You almost made it Wednesday, didn't you?
I sure did.
You almost
Weekend
called
of the
it the
week
weekend of
edition.
the week.
It's a very powerful day, that Wednesday, and it's weekend of the weakness. Jeez. Do you have any big plans for the week? I have a lot of sports. I actually called my mom yesterday, which I wish that wasn't a rare occasion, but unfortunately it is for me. And I was talking to my mom. It's like, what are you doing this way? I got basketball Friday, I got football on Saturday, and I got football on Sunday. She goes, she asked me some follow-up questions, and she's like, what game do you have on Sunday? I was like, oh no, I'm watching football that day. It's the Broncos. They play at 10 a.m. against the Titans. So, yeah.
No, my weekend's lighter than usual because USC has a Friday game. So the only game I'm watching tomorrow is, well, I'll probably watch more, but the only game I have on my calendar to watch tomorrow is the Oregon game. So, yeah, fairly light weekend.
Sports coming up at 7:50. Very shortly, we'll have our list of the day. It is National Metal Day, so we're asking you questions about that. Good morning, and nice chat to Mel B on YouTube this morning.
Nice chat.
We are on our way to town. Someone's goats got out. It scared us coming down the road. It's interesting you say that because we had the story of the deer that was loose, but unlike these goats, the deer crashed through an office building, which seems to happen more often to deer than I think any of the other animals. Even bears. Like, bears get in this stuff, but like deer try to do like the Kool-Aid Man entrance.
Yeah, they really do. It's like they get spooked and they just get destructive.
Hey Bob, Downs says thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect. Thank you, Downs. It's good to see you. JF Downs will be streaming later today on Twitch. We saw Element of One earlier, and I believe Element will also be streaming later today on Twitch. Please let us know. I had a good time watching our friend Hey It's Brendan TTV, in fact, ambassador to the Final Hour crew, yesterday, right before you went on the air, twitch.tv/sports.gaming. And Brendan was playing some sort of like old school side-scrolling 8-bit scary game. And it was actually like tense, like for a game that has, no like high quality graphics, right? The suspense that it could create was nuts. I want to say it started with an F, and part of the premise is you have to like take this elevator in an abandoned apartment complex. Does that ring a bell with you?
Not yet.
And I tried to ask Brendan. I don't know if Brendan was able to answer my question or not, or if Brendan did, then I just forgot. But I asked, what platform was it designed to be? Because I mean, it was billed by Brendan as the Oregon Trail, but with scariness, because it looked like that. It looked like the it wasn't green screen, but it was the full color version of Oregon Trail, but in an apartment complex with a scary demon thing running around. So there was that, but then like I didn't know if it was designed originally for like an old console or an old computer, and then Brendan was just playing like a port, or if like that was just a throwback but it was designed recently. Am I making sense? Like, is it a new game that was designed to look old, or what? So
an old game designed to look new.
Yeah, there you go. So next week, though, we have a pretty exciting lineup of Final Hour crew games. So we're going to play Trombone Champ in the Monday show, the Final Hour crew on Monday. We'll call it Music Monday. And then on Tuesday, we're going to play more Hamster Playground on Teammate Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we don't have a game scheduled yet, so we could just play Rocket League. We might figure out something else. And then on Thursday, we're going to play Them's Fightin' Herds, which was our our October name of the month. So I'm kind of excited for that because I didn't realize it was a fighting game. Like, it's a 1v1 fighting game.
Yeah, with My Little Ponies.
Yeah, it really is. It's like My Little Pony animator. It's not even like a My Little Pony like animation. It's the person who drew the newest My Little Pony.
Which should be interesting.
I'll be honest. I played My Little Pony not a lot when I was a kid, but my sister had a ton of the old My Little Pony, and I liked like my sister would actually play with me if I played that. So I have actually some fond memories of My Little Pony.
Nice.
But I never got to the point where I was a brony. So
Yeah, same. My daughter went through a My Little Pony phase, so I watched some of the newest iteration of My Little Ponies. They were fine. They were entertaining.
good morning to King Gray. Thank you for bringing tacos. We appreciate you this morning. It's National Metal Day.
Nice chat.
So we're asking you, what is your favorite metal band? K-Laugh says, yes, Faith, the Unholy Trinity. That was the game that Brendan was playing. It's apparently available on Steam. Yeah, through like flashing of, being able to see the map. That's a great shot, Hefty. I can't believe they saved it. I was so proud of myself. Look at this shot. Man, I wanted that goal. I got an assist, though.
The assist is good.
There, compliment myself. Yeah, so it's Metal Day. So here's kind of some stuff from NationalToday.com. In honor of the classic metal mockumentary, This is Spinal Tap. National Metal Day falls on November 11th each year because today is 11/11. Metal declares independence from the mundane and conventional, while insanity, alienation, and death are the foundation of the gloomy introspection. Wow. Which is all part of the culture. Ooh, is System of the Down metal?
Yes?
Chat, I need a ruling. Is System of the Down metal? Because if that's the case, I'll say System of the Down. Right? Like, that was almost as much yelling as I needed. They are new metal. System of the Downs. That's Downs' music segment. Downs, please just let me produce a podcast for you. I just want to have fun making all the segments. Please. Please, Downs. Downs? Downs, answer me. Do you have your volume downs? Downs. Thank you.
Turn downs for what?
Volume downs will be the meditation segment from Downs. Downs were dog. Oh, I'm so happy. Melby says I don't like metal bands. Yeah, they're not for everyone. I like I said, had a hard time coming up with my answer, but if System of a Downs counts, then that would be probably one that I really did enjoy listening to. How about Evanescence? Is that metal? However, it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, some metal can be uplifting, writes nationaltoday.com. We might be 4 for 4 if we can get well, even if this ball doesn't land and it goes into their net or our net. There you go. Our net. That was as bouncy as I've been all over the place in a long time. I'm back. The famous This Is Spinal Tap scene explaining how the band's amps go up to 1 louder than 10 is the basis for National Metal Day's unique date. Moreover, the date was first celebrated in 2011. So yes, 11/11/11 by 24-Hour Music Network VH1 Classic. The celebrations began on November 1st, allowing more time for the network to focus on airing metal concert specials, movies, and videos each night, leading up to the grand finale on 11/11/11 when VH1 Classic premiered the film Metal Evolution. That famous dancing game. Metal Evolution. Does it ever get hard just kind of smiling at me? I gotta imagine that's got to be an emotional tax.
No, you just put on the mask and you just
get used to it.
Wait. Okay. Just wait.
It's at least it's not like this week has been full of them. It's so many this week. Come on, everybody, let's do the Congo. King Gray says favorite metal bands. Me, Meshuga, Polyphia, The Damned Things. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Down says Iron Maiden or Tenacious D for me. Oh yeah, Superphonic brought this up last hour. I think if Tenacious D doesn't count, I'll go with Avenged Sevenfold. I liked Avenged Sevenfold. Is that metal?
I think so.
New metal?
Let's see what Wikipedia has to say.
Okay. While you do that.
Avenged Sevenfold is an American heavy metal band.
Sick. This is where I wish I could play songs while we're on the air, because I'd like to play some heavy metal. That was kind of fun, though, this morning. We did, in the Patreon-only show before the show, if you're a Patreon subscriber, each Friday morning at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, we do a show before the show. And we were listening to some of Superphonic's album, but just kind of more of like straight up like listening party as opposed to having it on in the background. That was kind of cool.
Nice.
I also shared a link. This guy named Will Anderson on YouTube, no, on Instagram, likes to do mashups of people's songs, and did Dua Lipa with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Sounds good.
Want to say good morning
Nice chat.
to Dungeon Master KJ. Favorite metal band? Zao. Zao. Why does Tenacious D not count? Superfunk says, I'm not sure, Downs. I think they're on the edge.
I think there are songs they play that are more metal, and then songs they play that are more just like rock.
The legend!
But I would allow it.
It's way hardcore. Mel B said, while I was writing down National Days, I thought it meant metal, like things made from metal. Metal. Sean?
Yeah.
I was going to try to find a day of the day topic where I could be like, what's your favorite metal or alloy? Because I learned about that this week, because I'm smart. Let's do a list of the day. This is about turning it up to 11. This is going to be 11 fun facts about... No, I said fun facts. They may be fun, but they are also essential. These are essential facts about metal. Heavy metal. This comes to us from loudersound.com. That's a good name of a website, too.
It's a good website.
loudersound.com. So we're going to share these with you on National Metal Day, but please keep letting us know. KJ adds, Zao. Did you say Duolingo, says King Gray, or Dua Lipa? Did I say Duolingo?
I don't know, but I'd believe it.
Yeah, Dua Lipa. K-Laugh says, can't be gaming morning show without mentioning Mick Gordon, composer for Doom. That's the second straight day that we mentioned Mick's name.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Does Mick do heavy metal music?
You can't compose music for Doom and not do heavy metal music.
Nice. Luke Morton wrote this. Metal Hammer is either a pen name for Luke or a nickname or something. September 24th, 2015. You think you know heavy metal? Think again. Here are the essential facts that you need to know. The heavy metal essential facts.
1.
The Big Bang was quieter than a Motorhead concert. This is what we're going to do with this list.
That's how it starts. It gets better.
Okay, does it actually get more facty?
Yeah.
Okay. I repeat, the Big Bang was quieter than a Motorhead. Don't you know the lyrics?
2.
Number 2, the lead singer of the death metal band Hatebeak is a 27-year-old parrot called Waldo.
No.
The band never tours because they're concerned the decibel levels of live gigs would harm his hearing. He's not only the only non-human extreme music star, Cranius, where a pit bull fronted Canonus was a pit bull fronted grind band. Their 2 lead singer dogs were called Basil and Budgie. That's a double fun fact.
That's fantastic. Yeah, extra fun fact. I think it might be Caninus or something like that.
Caninus,
because of the dog thing.
Yeah. something.
Please welcome Cleveland Caninus. I want to hear Hate Beak.
I do too.
Can you please do some YouTubing?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
3,
Led Zeppelin performed in Denmark under the name The Knobs because Eva von Zeppelin, granddaughter of the inventor of Zeppelin airships, threatened to sue them otherwise for tarnishing the family name. Also, Eva von Zeppelin. That could be a rock band name in and of itself.
4,
Number 4, Black Sabbath guitarist Tony Iommi once blew up Richard Branson's prize carp. It was in 1983 while at his recording studios, and Iommi launched fireworks into his private lake and accidentally destroyed some of his fish. Iommi described Branson as, quote, not happy at all, end quote, about it.
I thought that said prize crap at first, and I was like, it's a very general term.
5,
Cats get stressed out when they listen to heavy music, according to this. Research published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery showed that if you put headphones on a cat... You already lost me because now I'm picturing headphones on a cat. And played AC/DC music, its heart rate and pupil size will increase. When they're played classical music, by contrast, cats' heart rates and pupil sizes decrease. How do you get the little cat headphones? It can't be good for their hearing.
6,
Number 6, a mosh pit should really be called a mash pit. The term mosh was coined accidentally by the band Bad Brains in about 1980. They meant to yell out on stage, quote, mash it, mash down Babylon, which was a reggae-inspired term. This was misheard as mosh it, and the phrase stuck.
Could you imagine someone from Bad Brains still to this day is like, it was MASH! We said MASH! Like, never embraced it, just was like, oh, what could have been?
7,
You're so close.
In 2007, a Swedish man had his heavy metal addiction classified as a disability and was given financial benefits and allowed time off work to go to metal gigs. He went to 300 gigs per year.
Wow.
Definitely taking advantage of a system, but holy cow. Well done.
A lot of gigs.
8,
Number 8, the term heavy metal was coined by Steppenwolf in the song Born to Be Wild. But they weren't talking about a music genre in the song. They were referring to a motorbike.
Was Steppenwolf heavy metal?
Probably.
Wow, because I like Steppenwolf. Born to be wild. Inagata Devita by Iron Butterfly, too. That's a good classic heavy metal song, maybe.
9,
The last time Monty Python star Graham Chapman appeared on film before he died was in the music video for Iron Maiden song Can I Play With Madness?
Wow.
Did Iron Maiden kill Graham Chapman?
1,
so.
0,
Hopefully he didn't die tragically.
Number 10, in a 2014 episode of The Simpsons, Bart wrongly referred to metal band Judas Priest as, quote, death metal, end quote. Following outrage from fans, the following episode opened with Bart writing on the blackboard, Judas Priest is not death metal.
So there you go. There are fun facts
1,
about...
1,
Okay. Bob's going to overrule me. We have to turn it up to 11. Sean...
1, 1.
Number 11, This is Spinal Tap is the only film on IMDb to be rated out of 11, not 10.
That's good. Like IMDb has to have like some sort of standard, and it's pretty cool that they actually were like, but for this makes sense. So I like that. Cool. There you go. It's in the chat. I'll do it one more time in case it didn't go through to Twitch. This is the list of the day from loudersound.com. We're turning up to 11 with these essential 11 heavy metal facts. and you can read them there if you are so inclined. Dungeon Master KJ says, I'm pretty sure if you put headphones on a cat, you won't make it to push play on the CD player. Yeah, like the cat's not going to just sit still and let the headphones go on, right?
No, not so much. Arturo, do you want headphones?
Yeah, let's experiment, shall we? Arturo hit the queue though today. We introduced Arturo right off the bat, and Scott Chick pet the cat, and Arturo was graceful as all get out and knocked everything off Sean's desk. So, yeah, pretty high quality. Pretty. Did you just call it a catastrophe?
A little bit.
Okay. Superphonic, I'm seeing Tenacious D next year. Whoop whoop. Nice work. Nice work. Favorite metal, says Downs. I will go with copper. I like how it sounds. I like hanging with Mr. Copper. So.
It's time for Ask Jeff. It's time for Ask Jeff. Ask Jeff.
Yeah,
What's your favorite heavy metal band?
Pantera.
Pantera. Pantera is Jeff's favorite heavy metal.
That was a rare 2-word phone call. Yeah?
Do exist.
Pantera.
All right, ready?
Click.
It's
Yeah.
time for Ask Austin. It's time for Ask Austin. It's time for Ask Austin. Because Austin didn't answer our damn question, and I'm mad.
I hope she goes, yeah.
Hello.
What's your favorite heavy metal band?
My favorite heavy metal band?
Yes, you got into the chat and you told us, and then you didn't tell us.
I don't really listen to metal.
She doesn't really listen to metal. I don't know if she's going to appreciate getting the Ask Jeff treatment. I thought she was going to, like, the song that I love that she covers on her stream, which, by the way, shout out to Austin Attack 12, is Massachusetts, which is by a band named Silverstein. And I was like, oh, I'll look up this band, and every Silverstein song, they were yelling into the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I expected that to be what Austin told us, but apparently not, so. All right. We satisfied with that segment?
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about it.
That feel pretty good.
Jeff answered. Woo-hoo! Yeah, we're off the schneid with Jeff. We had quite the run where Jeff wasn't available. Superphonic says, I'm going to 2 gigs next week, one day after the other. I'm too old for this. Pace yourself, Superphonic. Pace yourself. Get a good chiropractor.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any other medical advice other than that.
And drink lots of water.
Oh, yeah, hydrate. Superphonic, King Gray said, Pantera used to be my favorite, but I found out they were a bit more racist than I originally thought. Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
That's I shouldn't, but yeah, that's unfortunate. So,
It does.
Superphonic, when the Casabian singer turned out to be a wife beater. Man, ugh. Do you have the boo? That's for when people don't end up being what you'd hope they would be. There you go. It's for you. A flat spiner could fix a 2-gig wig. This is from Downs.
Nice work.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking at this hour with Gaming Morning Show. Thank you for being here. It's the Friday edition of the show. Next hour, we're going to be playing some Friday Achievement Hunter with Rocket League. We'll try to progress in our weekly challenges or our stage challenges for the Rocket Pass. This story comes to you from Ben Hooper of UPI. This story has to do with a horse that ran loose in Canada. Ontario. Wait. Is it Ontario, California, or Ontario? Yes, it's in Canada. Confirmed.
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
Ben Hooper writes the following. Police in Ontario said a pair of witnesses stepped into corral a runaway miniature horse seen running loose alongside a busy highway. The Ontario Provincial Police said the mini horse escaped its pen, was spotted running along Highway 401 in Oxford County. Yeah. When horses get loose in Oxford County, all bets are off.
Especially once they make it to the highway.
They were on a highway to hell. AC/DC. Also, by the way, this was just outside of Woodstock, speaking of concerts.
Woodstock was not a metal concert, though.
It was metal for the time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. A pair of passersby spotted the loose animal, were able to corral the equine. Before it or any humans were injured, the horse was returned to its home, the Ontario Provincial Police said.
Nice. OPP.
That's what the mini horse said. It was the OPP won't let me be. Let's just agree, this is King Gray, to be good to everyone from here on out. Like, let's not be butts, world. Can we just do that? King Gray, if you would print that on a shirt, please. That'd be great. Philosophy with King Gray. Oof, nice try. Oh, I couldn't get to it. Nice. So we're trying to go 5 for 5 technically this morning, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only trying to win all of our games, we're trying to win the rare bonus game. So.
Whoa, that was hot.
Now, reminder coming up on Monday, we're going to play GMS Tuesday nights because I have a conflict on actual Tuesday night. So I'm going to be doing GMS plus guests. Guests. So we'll be doing open lobbies for Apex Legends, open lobbies within reason. And then we'll be asking questions throughout the course of the gameplay. So we have that coming up on Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time on these same GMS outlets, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. And then the following week, it's another GMS game night where we play board games or card games. So stick around for that coming up a week from this next Tuesday.
Oh, teammate.
Hey, at least they said they're sorry.
Yeah, I think they knew. It was one of those setups that is perfect as long as the other team doesn't hit it, and the other team missed it, and then so did our team.
There, I tried to make them feel better by complimenting their save. Unless that seems trolly. Was I trolly?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because they did make a nice save. So, good morning to Danny. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. Where's that?
Nice chat.
Thank you, Bob. Jeez. Get with it. If you haven't told us your favorite metal band, please let us know. I've already found, like, I need to save the transcript from today's, today's chat because I've already learned more metal bands than I think I ever realized were out there so far today. Well, I'm happy we got closure with Austin because I was really, like, feeling suspenseful. Oh, I just actually read what Danny responded with. Danny goes, no, to Gray's. Let's just all agree to be good from here on out. Thank you, Superphonic, for laughing at that because I was like, oh, I didn't even kind of click what Danny said at the beginning. Nice work, Danny. Oh, I'm scored with my tail feather. Yeah, so you played God of War till about midnight on twitch.tv/sports.gaming. so far, has it kind of lived up to all of its hype?
Yeah, it's fantastic. The story's good. It just kind of picks up where the last one left off, which is what we wanted, and they didn't undo any of the fun gameplay they created with the last game. So far so good. It has been a little glitchy with like things keep clipping through the floor, including like enemies as you're killing them, and their bodies just kind of melt into the floor. So that's been kind of annoying, but it's not, breaking anything. It's just graphically, it's like, wow, I didn't have this issue last time. So what'd you mess up?
Did you install the patch?
I did.
Okay. Because that's heard on the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, I do believe. If not, I saw that there's a recommendation to put the patch in play right off the bat.
Yeah. And there will be more patches, and they'll fix it. But for now, some weird clipping issues.
Much like Downs earlier said, Copper, Danny's favorite metal is probably sheet. So growing up, one of my sister's friends was named Micah, and there's this material. We kind of grew up in the general contractor space, and so my father always had a lot of like random building materials around, and so for one birthday, my sister got her friend Micah some Formica. Because it was
nice.
It was Formica. Which, honestly, if I had a friend Wayne, I would have gotten my friend Wayne some wainscoting.
Nice.
But I don't have any friends named Wayne. Party on. No. Ooh. Look at that. We're 5 for 5.
That's pretty good.
Good thing we're playing... we're focusing on Rocket League in the final hour crew. I can at least make sure that we end this particular gaming morning show in a disastrous way when it comes to gameplay. Because so far I haven't really been thinking about it, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of happened.
Yeah, but yeah, totally gonna screw that up. So, nice work. You should be proud of yourself.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's 7:48 West Coast time. It's 10:48 out east. It's 3:48 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Down says the only weird thing I have is sometime Artreus respawns in a different place, and so the sound weirdly changes places. Not weird visually though.
Yeah, that 3D audio will get you.
What's Artreus?
That's the boy.
Oh, boy. Who is the voice of Kratos?
Christopher
St. John?
Judge?
Oh, Judge. Okay. There's because the voice of Caustic is like
Yes.
someone St. John or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
We referenced Stargate SG-1 earlier this week.
You mean Stargate 1?
Stargate 1. And by our conversation, it doesn't sound like you've ever watched it.
The movie.
Is that true?
I watched a Stargate movie once.
Right. But the show itself, you never really watched it.
SG-1 was a TV show.
A show, yeah.
Correct. Did not see it.
Okay. Did you see anything about it enough to see the guy that had a gold symbol on his forehead?
No.
Okay. That's Chris Judge.
Okay. I mean, listen, I already know Chris Judge from Beavis and Butthead and Hank Hill, so the animator for those movies, films,
So close.
TV shows. 7:50. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I want my heart of hearts to skip this next segment because I'm still mad, but I'm not going to.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't watch hockey anymore.
We do too, though. It's time
No,
for sports.
I've never seen it before.
I'm so mad. So I invested my precious time yesterday into watching the Calgary Flames play hockey, and I would like a refund, please.
Yeah, I watched part of it too, and The part I watched wasn't bad, but I know where it led. So
They're never gonna win another game ever.
nope.
Your Calgary Flames will finish the year 5. A lot of losses and 2. It's not straight math like that, so whatever. I don't understand. When did we become so bad?
I don't know. With about 10 minutes to go and we were down 2-1. I told my mother-in-law, who's now a Flames fan because we've converted her. I was like, "Are you excited to tie it up and then lose it in overtime?" I was convinced that's what was going to happen.
We didn't even get there.
That-
We couldn't
that
even
even
get a
happened.
we couldn't even get a point out of it. So anyway, your Flames lost yesterday. The road trip is going poorly. The season is going poorly. 5-6-2 on the year. 3-1 loss at Boston. It was more of a 2-1 loss, and then there was an empty netter and all that stuff. Meanwhile, in football, Thursday Night Football, your Carolina Panthers, a 25-15 win in the rain. But you know what? A win is a win. Gosh, I never remember. Dante Foreman ended up rushing 31 times, 130 yards, a touchdown. The Panthers apparently are better at rushing the football without Christian McCaffrey than they are with Christian McCaffrey. Most running back carries since 2004, and the Panthers won their 3rd game of the year, a season-high 232 rushing yards to beat the Falcons. A lot of Marcus Mariota criticism I saw on Twitter yesterday, so let me look at Marcus's stat line because I have no clue. 19 of 30, 186 yards, so pretty low. Only averaged 6.2 per completion, but 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Oh, but was sacked 5 times, so yikes. Meanwhile, if you're into basketball, which you should be because the Blazers are great this year, your Portland Trail Blazers stayed within a half game back of the Utah Jazz for the lead in their Division 1 on the road at New Orleans, 106-95. Jeremy Grant has been quite the acquisition, 27 points for the Blazers. So, you want to go to a basketball game and start a new pandemic with me?
Sure.
Okay, great. If you don't know, chat, we went to a Blazers game like 5 days before the whole thing started.
Yeah, less than a week before things locked down in our part of the world.
It was the only time we've ever gone to a Blazers game together, so it's got to be the reason. Probably. Miami beat Charlotte in overtime, Atlanta over Philadelphia, and Washington over Dallas. Your division leaders, Celtics, Bucks, and Hawks in the Eastern Conference, Jazz, Suns, and Grizzlies in the Western Conference. Man, the Flames had such a quick start to the season too. Damn, said Drew Megan. That's the thing. Is like we felt really good.
Yeah.
We were undefeated. What, 4-0?
Yeah, the beginning of the season was feeling really good.
Yeah. So, top 25 men's basketball yesterday. Creighton beat North Dakota 96-61. Indiana over Bethune-Cookman 101-49. Texas over Houston Christian, maybe 82-31. I'm just going off of abbreviations. I might as well these like soccer scores. Texas Tech beat Texo 78-54, and Kansas beat Nindist. It's North Dakota State 82-59. Calaf Memorial Golf Spot round 2 in progress at the Cadence Bank Houston Open. A purse of $8.4 million. Tony Finau, after 9 holes today, is -5 and has a 4-shot lead over Patrick Rodgers, who's -4 today. So there you go. There's your sports. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Next hour we'll play some Friday Achievement Hunter with Rocket League. We'll continue to play music from Superphonic. This is the new album available on SoundCloud, Spotify. It's called Arcade Island.
Superphonic, my favorite metal band.
You can't hear it. It's actually the very back of this track, but there's some screaming back there.
It's interesting that somewhere in your mind you've associated only screaming and metal.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Which There is a lot of screaming and heavy vocals in metal, but it's interesting that those are the same thing in your mind.
Yeah. No,
That's just where it's gone.
like AC/DC for some reason has never struck me as a metal band because like they don't scream a ton, right? King Gray says, I love how natural sports talk comes to y'all, but mention a few heavy metal band names and suddenly words are tough. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, words are tough in general for me, so just in general. Speaking of basketball, my nephew just accepted his full scholarship offer to Louisville. He is a sophomore. Let's go. Going to be playing in the Yum Arena out there in Louisville. All right, we got to go. Final Hour crew is next. We'll play some Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. We'll have some Rocket League Achievement Hunter, and then we'll say goodbye to Sean. Then we'll say goodbye to the shows for the week. Sound good?
Sounds good.
And if you're listening on Twitter Spaces, we say goodbye right now. We'll see you again in about 6-ish minutes. It's Gaming Morning Show. It is Thursday, November 11th, 2022, and this is Gaming Morning Show. Gamer! It's Thursday, November 11th, 2021. Thank you for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv. Awesome Attack is here. Look, it's Mike O is here. Sports.gaming is here. And so is Bear Bear. Meow.
Is Ryan here?
I am Hefty Goof, and I am also present.
Oh, hey.
It's good to see you.
I can see you over there.
I did.
It's good to see you, Austin. How are you doing?
Are you dying?
I just miss you guys so much.
Likewise. We miss you too. We've
Look,
had more
I'm doing this
Austin
today.
in the last 12 hours than we've had, months. It's been great. Did you read the comment that Mike put in the chat? Mike, Austin, what do you think of pie and cake? Austin, never had it, but it sounds good.
I'd say I hadn't had about half of what we talked about. Maybe not half, maybe like a quarter.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go back and count.
I think this is
Were
Mike.
there
It
any-
looks
Were there
good.
any? Were there any classics? Classic. I don't know what that is.
There was one that I joked about, but like I knew what it was. Well, I don't remember which one though.
This is Mike's new scheduling technique. So Mike's going to bring on guests to talk about things they have no clue about what they're talking about.
Well, here's the thing, Ryan. So we've already established in the future, you and Austin will be on the show, and we'll have a movie countdown, and we'll see which ones are the best.
There was one time,
Yeah.
one time in radio where the host, I was producing their show, they took the top 100 movies that guys are supposed to have seen. You want to know how many I had seen from that list?
4.
Wow, that's what I was gonna say.
It was better than that. It was like 18.
7.
We were batting about 20%. Which is not a thing you bat, but you get my point.
No, it's not good.
I bet 20%.
There you go. Yes, I batted 20%, just like Austin attacked 12. KJ is here this morning. Good morning on to you. Kate Laff is here. Lady K is hanging out with us this morning as well. Scott Chick on the chat thread as well. You had KJ 48 after 5 o'clock. First, it is good to see you this morning. Thanks for being here. We have a whole bunch of things coming up, including the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We have birthdays. This day in gaming history is on the way, so get ready for that. And also coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, it's GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. Let's go! Woo! Is everyone warmed up? Is everyone doing their theater practice rehearsals?
I'm ready.
You'll still love how it's
He's back.
see-through.
He's back there.
Bear is going to be part of it too, probably.
Diego.
Aw.
Wouldn't that be
Hope
fair?
so.
Do you want to participate? He says "rar." I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
You don't know Bear's
We'll see.
rars at this point?
see, that's the thing about a talking bear is when he rars, he's actually just saying the word "rar." So I don't know what he means.
Like, for instance,
Like, rar means I love you in dinosaur.
like if Arturo came up to you right now and was like, meow, what would that mean?
It's all context with Arturo.
Oh, gotcha.
If he
Arturo,
jumps on my desk before the show and rubs on my face and meows, that's I want out. Meow. But if it's after he's been out, it's I want wet food. If it's after he has wet food, it's pay more attention to me. Meow.
Oh.
I mean,
Type of Arturo.
I think that was already
Those
it.
are kind of those. That's his hierarchy too. He wants out, and he wants wet food, and he wants attention. And once he has all three of those, he's like, "You just leave me alone."
Those are all the things you
away.
need in life, though.
The basic needs fulfilled. I mean, at least we have an idea now. That's your guidelines, so now we know what meow meow all mean,
Wow.
right? I think so.
Holy jeez.
Now, all at once.
No.
No, I don't like that. I like that. Don't want to go back to there again.
Buttsicord.
Boy.
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying, beach.
Beach.
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes.
And then like a ball, like, pit, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Grimm! Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 3, right now.
morning, gamer. Welcome back. Final hour of Gaming Morning Show on Friday, November 11th, 2022. Thank you for being here. Sports.gaming, Hefty Goof. One more hour to get through, and then we will be into the weekend. Hope your weekend plans are shaping up to be nice. Sean is going to be well relaxed because tonight USC plays as opposed to tomorrow, so nothing to worry about on your Saturday. It's not like a single sports game matters tomorrow.
Nope. No other sports happen.
Except for probably Oregon, I guess. I guess it is the Oregon-Washington game. That's kind of a big game.
Yeah, that will be a big game. It'll be fun to watch. And it's in like early prime time, so you don't have to stay up super late to watch it.
Kind of like a 4:30 kickoff or something like that?
Yeah, 4 o'clock, I think.
Okay, nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, so tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, if you want to root from a distance with Sports.gaming, USC hosts Colorado at 6:30. FS1 is the channel. Of course, though, Sean said if things get out of hand early, which they definitely could, Sean might matriculate into the studio and bust out some more God of War you can find by following Sports.gaming on Twitch. Thank you for being here. Hello to the Final Hour crew.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
Why did your link on Twitch get...
I don't know. Maybe Nightbot's not allowed to post links anymore.
What'd you do, Nightbot?
I can still post links.
What'd you do, Nightbot?
Nightbot, did you get in trouble?
Bad Nightbot.
Oh yeah, Nightbot's not a moderator.
Interesting. Get wrecked, Nightbot. Fine, we'll do it the new fashioned way. Perfect. All right, let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. You all have been on a tear as of late. Let's continue to push toward an all-time record.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
Feel free to start guessing letters. I am JF Downs is here. Dungeon Meowster KJ here as well.
Hello, FHC.
Drew Mega checking in throughout the course of the morning. We have had King Gray today. Thank you for being here. Superphonic Danny, it's been great to have you along for the ride as well. Who else has been on? We had Mel B on YouTube earlier in the show as well. Kalaf, our head of research and development, as always, along with us this morning. Wherever you may be, watching, lurking, listening, or just hanging out, appreciate you being part of this. Jack, we saw in the second hour crew. We saw Tracer in the first hour. A lot of great folks. If I missed you or didn't mention you, my apologies. But thank you so much for being here. We have an R from KJ.
R. Yes.
Uh-oh. I think you said it at the exact same time that Bob said the letter R. I think we're safe.
I canceled it out.
Yeah.
Alexa, cancel. E. Ding, ding, ding. S. Cha-ching.
I don't even remember the pirate ship joke I made in the last hour. It was an II captain or something like that. Maybe that was earlier this week. It's been a punful week.
Yeah, it really has.
A. Yes.
I don't think we popped a single balloon yet. No, we have. We lost one. I think it was the R. No, the R hit.
No, we got them all. There's one tucked behind there.
Oh, the blue one, yeah.
D.
There we go. Now everything's right. We popped a balloon. Oh, if I didn't mention, it's music and song. Music and song is our category. Hey, welcome back, Nightbot.
H.
Your demotion is...
Ding, ding, ding.
Man, I wonder what happened there.
I don't know.
It was probably me, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh. We have something we can share in just a little bit, too. K-Laugh, remind me there's something we can share in a little bit. Rose the Mantanar. That's spelled the same way that Danny Tanar wrote Danny's name in Full House. Oh, did someone guess the T? I missed Calaf's T.
T. Ding, ding, ding.
Because I'm sitting here wondering, like,
T for tooth.
because I thought that was the, and then I was surprised that the T didn't hit, but I just didn't click it. It's so funny because in order to get the letters on the puzzle, I have to click them. Huh. Who knew? Just the way you are. Why? True Mega guessed that an hour ago. What am I doing? Should I pay attention to you, chat?
Nah.
See, this is why. What they were all actually saying is they all accept me just the way I am.
They know what to expect.
Thank goodness, because otherwise we just stopped doing this a long time ago. Nice work. Drew Mega had that last hour. Nice work, Drew Mega. Let's go to nature. All natural. All natural.
N-A-K-E-D.
I don't think that's what it is. Hear the saxophone. I can't get enough of the saxophone. It's just so good.
It's pretty good.
Nature, Nottingham Forest. Robin Hood and Little John running through the Macedonian forest. Oodalali, oodalali. I think that's an S tier Disney movie. I really do. I think Robin Hood's a really high quality movie.
It is a good movie. I enjoy that one. And I think my kids have seen it, but if they have, it's been a while, so maybe we should watch Robin Hood.
No.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I use the A from Macedonian Forest, by the way. Oh crap! Yay! I hit T accident or S accidentally.
S. Yes. T. Yes. D. E. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, the E was huge.
Cracked.
That's a big E. Small.
Oh, actually, the E might not be as big as I thought it was because I thought it was Tennessee, but we've used the T and it's not Tennessee.
Tennessee.
U. Cha-ching.
No, it can't be Queen. I was going to say Queen Fuse. It's nature. I'm going to go M.
M. No.
I'm going to go greenhouse. Bummer. I tried to be all good and I'm not cracked like Calaf.
Cracked.
Greens Fuse Evert. All right, we're going to go places on this one. Place. Thank you, Drew Mega. I'm cracked.
Cracked.
It was not. It was totally Calaf. All right, we got places. Oh, the places will go, Sean. I think I need a. Oops, sorry. I think I need a microphone. Shower. You know what I about said, right?
Something about your microphone.
Yep, because I hit my microphone. I was like, I need a microphone. Look, I have
one. You keep hitting it.
You won't have one if you keep hitting it like you've been.
I think you need a new microphone.
That's a big swing.
Americas is the guess from Downs.
A. Yes.
The A did hit, but not where you thought. And nor is it Downstown. I call my first basketball game of the season tonight.
Do it.
I'll do it one time for Downs. Because that one I can slough off as, just accidentally adding an S, right?
Right. Especially early in the season. You're still dusting off the cobwebs.
Right? Switching from football to basketball? I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Is there a way for you to clip it and share it? At
Yes.
least with me.
Yes.
No.
Brendan's here. Can't stay, but been lurking on my commute. Happy Friday, gamers, and great show. You're the best, Brendan. Thank you yesterday for playing.
You forgot again, didn't you?
No.
If it helps, I don't remember either.
Faith, the unholy trinity that I definitely knew off the top of my head. Sean said you can share it with me, and Downs goes, share it with me too. Then Cajun said, then Sean, share it with... We'll play telephone with the clip. Sean.
It's gonna be like a chain email. You have to send it to 10 of your friends, or Ryan will put random S's in your words as well.
Speaking of S's, K-Laugh guessed S.
Ass. Cha-ching.
And then K-Laugh guessed Faith. Just kidding. Just kidding.
D.
This is places, by the way. It's Sienna. Can't be islands? It can be islands. I guessed I.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to guess all the components of island. Oh, no. Okay, it can't be what I thought it was because the D didn't hit. I guessed island right after the D did not hit. But it's Istanbul.
Island of
Cracked.
the North.
The island of Istanbul?
Calgary.
The land
Vegas of the North.
Sean. All right. Oh, crap. That was 8:18. Shoot. I already hit new puzzle. We have to go fast, but don't rush. It's like isn't that the it's an Al Pacino line. Is it probably from Scent of a Woman where he's like, laugh or look but don't touch but don't taste, or something like that. Someone guess Houston Rockets.
Cracked.
That'd be pretty good.
There's no way. There's no way. How did you do that?
Cracked.
Sean, there's no way.
It's Caleb. You told him to go fast. And just like
Now
Sonic, he's gotta go
that's
fast.
a big swing.
Wow. Caleb, that's nuts. 235 balloons. And Caleb, we did that before the timer ran out.
Yeah.
That never happens.
Good thing it wasn't Houston, or it was Houston Rockets. Otherwise, we would have had to guess arm ball, leg ball.
Is that like Longhorn, Flaghorn, or whatever the Roosters?
A little bit, yeah.
It's the sports version of it.
Leghorn.
Oh, Foghorn, yeah. All right, I need to get 4 XP levels, which, will just happen. Play 20 online matches. It's spelled out, by the way, which is interesting. I do need 1 online match and extra modes playlist.
Yeah. I need that one still, and then the 20 matches. So yeah, let's do a Rocky Hockey, and then we'll see how that goes.
All right, I need to get MVP though.
Okay.
So don't be better than me.
Do you need that for a challenge, or just like for like your heart?
for my psyche. Yeah, I need it for a challenge. Wink.
I'll throw. I'll just play goalie. I don't need anything else specific. So.
Let's check the sports.gaming assists needed counter. Sean needs assists.
Oh. All right, yeah, this should go pretty well. I'm pretty excited about this. I feel good. Rocky Hockey, what could go wrong?
Yeah, piece of cake.
And if we do this right, we'll be able to get 2 games in before you have to jet.
Nice. If Rocky Hockey cooperates.
Yeah, this is the hardest part, is I needed to load this up before... Oh, Calaf, could you get us into an extra modes game real fast?
Also, Kayla's supposed to remind you that you have something to share.
Oh, yeah. Chat. If you're watching on... Actually, if you're watching on any of them. Thank you, Calaf. Do exclamation point points. Any idea why it added a question mark in front of the Gaming Morning Show one? Like, is it unsure?
Maybe it's like, dude, it's your own channel.
Look how Downs has more pancakes than you do. How is that possible? So these have actually we flipped on Streamlabs has a loyalty feature, and we turned those on. We might have turned that on like the second day. It wasn't the second day. It had to be early on in the first year of this show, and we never did anything with them. But we named them pancakes. And so those are available. We're going to be working on doing something with those pancakes, as you saw. Like, yeah, Calaf just tried to gamble all the pancakes, which we don't have any of the betting functionality or anything on yet. But we'll do something with them. But yes, you all have pancakes. Can I tell you my favorite part about naming them pancakes?
Yeah.
Is if we end up doing something like gambling or whatever, then you can put them all on a pancake.
Put all the pancakes on a pancake?
Put them all on a pancake.
Exception.
So there you go, chat. If you want to check them, it's just exclamation point points.
Put it on a pancake.
And then we'll figure out next what to do. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you also get points on YouTube, so you can double your points.
Oh, maybe I should just start watching on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know if they go to Facebook. I'm still trying to verify that. But yeah, if you go on YouTube and you do exclamation point points, they should be there too. I was trying to say thanks to myself, and I couldn't even pull that off. So
yeah, the chat was a little bit of a catastrophe there for a second.
This person was like dribbling it to them. They were dolphining it. They were Dolph Lundgrening it. Yeah, that person's good.
Yeah, we're also 3-on-2 right now, so.
Are we?
Yeah.
Come back, Otto! Dolly ever, Otto. Where'd you go, Gato? That's not the lyrics to that song, by the way. We're not going to get another player, are we?
No, we're in competitive. They don't replace them at this point.
What?
Yeah.
What was that person's problem?
I don't know. He didn't score a single point, so it's like he was disconnecting right when it started.
Okay, I won't be too angry. There we go.
Nice work. I am just gonna go back and play goalie. You got this. You don't need me. Because I'm letting you get MVP.
Yes, it. Oh, they took my orb. Nice job. What a save. What a save. I can't believe we're playing 3-on-2. This sucks.
Yeah, it's less than ideal.
Oh no, and then we hit each other. Space the rink. Think we could convince them to let us win?
At least we don't need the win.
That's true. That's true. That would suck more. Plus, we have old Hefty here, so. Cracked Rocky hockey player.
Well, you know our streak. We've never lost a game of Rocky hockey.
Especially one that we play by ourselves.
We win every 3-on-2 hockey match.
Every single one. Just like the Flames. This is actually our Flames tribute, because this is how the Flames have seemingly played all year long. It's like they're playing 3-on-2. Or 2-on-3, basically.
So are we going to lose in overtime?
Probably. Again, just because of our Flames tribute.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot. I thought I screwed it up. I hit my hand really hard. Ow.
Don't do that. It wasn't even for fudge.
Oof, I wanted that goal real bad.
You almost had it.
I did.
All right, now I'm going to play goalie.
Downs apparently watches this even when we're not here. Do you get pancakes for watching VODs?
Or for just being in the chat, even when we're not live.
I bet you might, actually. I can't believe that didn't go in, by the way. They did a great job of blowing you up.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, just a little bit of a screamer. No! Nice job. Okay, we need to hold on for one more day. Like Wilson Phillips. And then... Because I am in position to win. Nope, you're ahead of me again. Okay. Don't know how to beat you. It's okay. We just need to play the mode. It's not about MVP or winning or... Oh, get in there, please.
That'll
go,
help.
please,
That'll
please,
help.
go.
That'll help.
You suck. But that might put me... No.
You're catching up, though.
Okay, just gotta...
I could do
don't
anything
make a
other
save,
than
but
sit
make
goal.
a save. Should have got a clear. That would have helped. I still should get a clear. I should get a clear. You got a clear. Okay.
I did get the credit.
Sweet. For the win!
40 points.
Go.
38 points.
Okay, come on. Don't touch the ground. Okay.
We won.
We won.
We didn't quite make it, though.
Oh, we don't need to play another game of Rocky Hockey, so we'll go back here. Good morning to Chris M.E. Good morning to Austin Attack 12. Again, it's good to see you.
Hello, FHC.
Chris says, I bet Johnny Gaudreau wishes he hadn't left. Are you sure? Have you seen our hockey team play? What is the Blue Jackets record then? I will admit I did watch some early season Blue Jackets hockey, and I will also say, let's figure out our next challenge and then we'll get back in there. I need MVP honors. Let's just that's what we got to do. We got to get me MVP.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just put us in a 3v3 and I'll just play exclusively goalie.
Do you need any more competitive? Oh, you said you already got those taken care of.
Yeah, all I need is play 20 online matches. So
okay, I'll do a casual, even though I do need those. Ryan, there's the Blue Jackets where hockey goes to die. Wow, poor Blue Jackets. I actually knew a person who used to be in marketing for the Blue Jackets. Oh, they're 4-9-0, Sean. They have the fewest points. They have the fewest points in hockey, tied with the Blues.
Eesh.
Wow.
That's rough.
Has a win ever mattered more to Ryan? I did smash my hand on the desk, so. Oh my gosh. Gray is apparently triggering Gray because I haven't claimed all my rewards yet in this season. Do you want me to do that after Sean leaves at 8:35, Gray, so that I can clear those out for not only me but you as well?
You probably should, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Chris does say Johnny Gaudreau kind of wrecked a good thing by going to Columbus. I mean, yeah, the Flames salvaged like a pretty good scenario from what they were, losing. But yeah, it would have helped to have Gaudreau there still. I am kind of surprised that he didn't end up going to well, I guess Columbus isn't that far away from where he grew up. And I actually think sometimes the whole, so-and-so wants to go home again is kind of an overrated thing, right? because you can pretty much go anywhere, and when you're a professional athlete, I mean, they can almost live anywhere they want to, by and large.
Right.
Drew Mega brought up a good point, because Arizona, so the Coyotes are playing in the Arizona State Arena now, and it's a very intimate place to watch an NHL game. It's like probably 7,000, 5,000 seats, something like that. Nice save. Oh, I thought that person would hit it.
Get out of here.
Jeez. So I before they leave the Sun Devils arena, I'd actually kind of like to go watch the Coyotes there just to see what it's like taking in an NHL game in a college stadium. But, I mean, that happens every once in a while in professional sports. Like the Seahawks used to play in Husky Stadium while the current field that they're in, which is now called, like, Lumen Field or something like that, was being built. But Husky Stadium fits a bajillion people still.
Right.
All right, how are we doing on our quest? I'm probably dead last in points. Yep. I gotta be aggressive. B-E, aggressive. There, I touched the ball. Do you get points for getting the boost orbs?
No.
You should. The end. Ryan, I could be convinced to go see a college hockey. Well, I'd like to watch the Coyotes in that arena. But yeah, I would go watch college hockey. The University of Oregon actually has a pretty good... oh my gosh. Like, that was like a millimeter. Probably would have got a clear for that. They have a pretty good club team, which is club college hockey, so it doesn't count. But it's still fun to watch, especially when I was living in Eugene, Oregon, and there was, I had watched a lot of junior B hockey in Eugene, Oregon, because there wasn't any other option. We should totally go watch the Portland Winterhawks, though, this year.
Yeah, we should.
There we go. There's some points. Moving on up! No. I think with a minute something, my chances of getting MVP in this match are
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
This is what happens when I definitely don't read chat at all while we're trying to focus on achievements. I don't really know what I was trying to accomplish there, but I didn't accomplish it. Whatever it was, I didn't get that done. I didn't center it. I didn't make it a playable. Just smash it into the wall and flew it over the goal. Okay, you push it forward. I'll score it. Nope, never mind. Yeah, this is the one. For MVP honors!
Oh. Teammate's really frustrating me.
We need overtime. Oh, yeah. I'm only like 230 points away from MVP. Like, this is in the bag. EA Sports. It's in the bag. What? That didn't hit the ground. I want to challenge. All right. Well, we're losers, but we're also winners because we have you, chat. That's what matters today. So.
And your pancakes.
Yeah. You hit exclamation point. See how many pancakes you have. Sean, had a fun week of shows. You're the absolute best.
Thanks. You're the best, too.
No, but you're the best.
But you're the best.
No, you're the best. Oh, Chris was referring to Coyotes hockey. Let's fly down to Phoenix. We'll go watch some, or Tempe. There we go. Tempura. All right, everyone say goodbye to Sean.
Bye.
Goodbye, Sean's gone. I'm Hefty Goof. I'll take you the rest of the way. We got clip of the day coming up. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? We have those in a little bit as well. A reminder, Monday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time, we'll have the GMS Tuesday nights because I am unavailable on Tuesday, and so is Sean. Or maybe not. Maybe Sean was available, but I told Sean that I couldn't do GMS Tuesday nights this week. So he did a GMS Plays Live, and so I'll be doing GMS plus guests coming up on Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, and then we'll be back to the last 2 weeks of November. We'll have a show on Tuesday nights. Drew Mega says, junior college hockey is fun to watch for sure. It really is, and there's a great, 5,000 person arena in Eastern Washington. That's where the Tri-City Americans play. That's a good venue. The one that the Portland Winterhawks play in is the old Blazers arena, which is called Memorial Coliseum, and it's fine. It's just not the same. Oh crap, Gray. Here you go. This is for Gray and Austin because I made them not too happy with me. So here we go. This is for you. Ready? Satisfactory. Ah, that's nice. Ah, yeah. Am I doing this right for folks who get bothered by unopened things? Am I going too fast now? I mean, listen, Gray says, thank you, Ryan. I didn't realize you had to claim these when I first started playing Rocket League. And so I left a lot of battle pass type things out there. So whoopsie doodle. Wait, you just won a Civic? Yeah, I got a Civic. Is that good? Chris said this is quite sensual. Good. I did like those pink tires. I did, yeah. Burnt sienna. Ooh, I got the green one. Is the Civic good? I think I already had a Civic body type. I'll just do by most. Where's that? I've never actually driven a Honda Civic. Oh, it might have been a Blueprint, wasn't it? Goodbye, Drew Mega. Thank you for being here. Oh, they're up here. Yeah, look, I got these Civics. Maybe this is the current season or something, because it does kind of look like these are all what you're getting right now. So they actually have the Honda emblem and everything, though. Okay. I wanted to look at the goal explosion. See if I like saffron or green better. Didn't I just claim the other one? I kind of still like orange because this is my blue goal celebration because I'm never going to get rid of the monster unless I get splash. So. Yeah, I like the orange one. 36 goals with that one. 463 goals with the Nomster. Nom, 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 nom. All right, thank you for being here. I'm Hefty Goof. 8:39 West Coast time. It is 11:39 out east, 4:39 for those watching GMS in the UK. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? We'll get to those in just a moment. If you haven't answered already, what is your favorite metal band? Thank you, Austin Attack 12, for answering us on the phone in the Ask Austin segment earlier. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think I missed much more up here. Yeah. We're pretty okay. So we'll get you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. If you missed any of this, you can check it out on our Twitter at WatchGMS using the hashtag GMSMorningGamingNews. And yeah, Down says there was a petrol station giving out free fuel to Hondas today. What? Why were they giving out free fuels just to Honda? Was that a Honda promotion? That's an interesting promo. I kind of like that one. Anyway. There you go. So takeaways that were pretty okay. Clip of the day coming up in just a moment. We did tell you about a deer crashing into a school office in Wisconsin. The deer continued to be on the loose and causing mayhem. My favorite quote from this, by the way, was, "The deer made its way out of the office into the hallway, eventually leaving the building through the front door. Quote, thankfully no one was harmed, including the deer that showed itself out the front door." And also, escaped miniature horse was in an Ontario or on an Ontario highway, and the Ontario Provincial Police, the OPP, were able to corral the itty-bitty little horse. Miniature horse, just an itty-bitty little horse. So everything ended up being okay. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay, as I mentioned. Here are your gaming morning show, morning gaming news, re-news headlines. This is what we learned earlier today. Google has begun issuing the Stadia refunds. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. Sean mentioned this a little bit ago, a few weeks ago, that Google Stadia, they were just saying, hey, it's not going to work. We're going to shut it all down. And so if you bought a lot of Google Stadia stuff, if you invested, if you will, we're going to give you a lot of that stuff back. So there's some things that they're not refunding, but they are refunding a lot of stuff. I think my hope for this whole thing, just because I have a hard time with the waste of getting rid of all those controllers, my hope is that they end up finding a way to, like, can you take a Stadia controller and can they offer a mod kit for it or something so that could work with someone's PC? Probably not a PlayStation, probably not an Xbox, but could they find a way to make it a PC controller? Because otherwise all of them are just going to get tossed, and they're refunding them for them, right? That's a bummer. This one was interesting. This is from Austin Goslin of Polygon. Apparently the new Call of Duty Warzone 2.0, is not going to fully replace the original Warzone. Apparently when Call of Duty's new Warzone 2.0 comes out, it's going to be available. They're going to put Caldera, which is the most recent version of Warzone, kind of on hiatus, take a break with it, but they're going to eventually bring it back. I think he said sometime early 2023. And I don't fully understand why they would have both, but I mean, I have no reason to know. If you're going to be playing Call of Duty Warzone 1.0, then what? Like, why would you choose to play that over 2.0? But that seems like it's splitting a player base. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they need to have less people in certain places. I don't know. And then the last one was kind of amusing. I don't know much about Dave Bautista. I did watch a movie that Dave was in. Gosh. I want to say he was in it with some sort of kid. Like, there was like a grown-up kid buddy movie, but I could be making that up. Bautista was a wrestler, though, right? Ryan Lesson of IGN says Bautista was basically like, hey, you're making the Gears of War thing. I want to be in it, so put me in it. And so much so that, like, Bautista's, like, in a full Gears of War armor suit. And it's like, hey, put me in the movie. I think the quote that Sean shared earlier was, quote, I can't make this easier. Which is pretty funny. So, K-Lab says, looks like a standard twin stick controller. I don't see why they wouldn't work with X input. Okay, yeah, let's build a tutorial now on how to do that, because less waste would be good. Out today, Atari 50, the anniversary celebration for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Chalk Gardens. Chalk Gardens is where you grow your chalk. That is out today for Switch.
GMS does not condone eating chalk. We have enough toilet paper. Well, maybe a little chalk is okay. Alexa, cancel.
It's Kooky. It's Kooky Crisp. Austin Attack 12 earlier in the show said, hey, I want to get some Cookie Crisp. Austin, did you get your Cookie Crisp? That was out today for Switch. Save Room, PS, XB, Switch. So PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Tactics Ogre Reborn, out today for PlayStation, Switch, and PC. And Name of the Morning, out today for Switch, is Fluffy Horde. So, if Fluffy Horde becomes Name of the Month, you have a chance to win it. If you're a Patreon subscriber, those who are already Patreon subscribers had a chance to win the October Name of the Month, which was... October Name of the Month was Them's Fightin' Herds. We will play that in the Final Hour crew on Thursday next week. So kind of our game lineup. Monday we'll play Trombone Champ in the Final Hour crew for Music Mondays. We'll play Hamster Playground on Tuesday for Teammate Tuesday. And then we will have Them's Fightin' Herds, our Name of the Month, on Thursday. And then we'll play Friday next week as well, Achievement Hunter, for trying to get more of our Rocket Pass done in Rocket League. GMS plus guests on Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time will feature Apex Legends quasi-open lobbies. And so if you're interested in playing on Monday, as we ask you questions, different things along those lines, please let us know in the Discord, which you can find by going to GMS.watch and clicking on where to find GMS. Today is Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner. It was a very small contribution, but it made me lol. And in the absence of Sean being here to provide any other, nominees, today King Gray said, "Let's all agree to be good to everyone from here on out. Like, let's just not be butts. World, can we do that?" And I love that statement. And then Danny came in and said, "No." And while I know Danny wasn't serious, that made me laugh. But then also Danny added, "Favorite metal? Probably Sheet," which also was well said, well constructed. Honorable mention to King Grave for the outstanding positive vibe, and to Downs for also saying favorite metal was Copper. Those were both pretty good. So congratulations, Danny. Don't spend it all in one place.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. It's the end of our show, so now it's time for the clip of the day. Toot toot.
Developers would be like, "Yeah, tell them we knew this was gonna happen. This is why we did this." They're friends. So silly. In our last update, this one's the freshest of updates because we just talked about the Gears of War movie and TV show this week. So someone went to social media. Dave Bautista went to social media, and he's made it very clear that he wants to be in the Gears of War movie. And he posted a video of himself in Gears of War armor. And he just says, "I can't make this any easier," tagging both Netflix and the official Gears of War Twitter accounts. That's what he wants to be in it. I mean, sign him up.
It's BYOG. He's bringing his own gear. BYOG. Bring your own gear. That's the slogan for Dave Bautista. It's like, "I can't make this any easier. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?" All right, thank you for being here. I am Hefty Goof. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? And then if you're watching on Twitch, we are going to send you over to the AM Bear playing Minecraft this morning. Hi, I'm Amber. Oh, it might be the Am Bear. Get it? Am Bear. She, her. I'm Cozy and chatty streamer with ADHD. More about Am Bear. From Belgium, neurodivergent content creator. Favorite games include Animal Crossing, Disney Daylight, Valley, Sims, Minecraft, Stardew Valley. I aim to make my streams cozy safe. I'm a huge chatter, so feel free to say hi, if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS if you're watching on Twitch. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay. We already got K-Laugh's, kind of. K-Laugh was talking about the Honda Civics. There's my takeaway right there. Basically, there's Honda Civics. Civize? Civic size that exist in Rocket League. So my constant takeaway that's pretty okay is apparently the Blue Jackets. No, my constant one was going to be I'm horrible at achievement hunting because I get distracted by you all, which is fine. I'd rather live in that world. My second takeaway that's pretty okay is that Chris and me informed me that the Blue Jackets are the worst team in hockey. Why? Why would the Columbus Blue Jackets be the worst team in hockey? Turns out, but maybe that's the place where hockey goes to die. So maybe shouldn't be surprised, but I'm kind of surprised. We'll be back on Monday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody who has weekend plans enjoys them. I hope everybody who doesn't have weekend plans is well rested. A reminder too, this afternoon around 12 p.m. Pacific time is JF Downs' stream. Around 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific time is Austin Attack 12 stream. So be sure to check those two out. And then, of course, on Saturdays around 10 a.m., you have Chris M. Yee and you have Hey, It's Brendan TTV. Element of One even should be on a little bit later tonight, I suspect. And this music is from Superphonic. Find the new album from Superphonic pretty easily. You just go to wherever music is available. It's a 10-song DMCA safe album, and it's called Arcade Island. It's available now. Monsters and Friends podcast from Look It's Mike O is also available wherever podcasts are sold. I think there's probably more that I missed. My apologies if I did. But we will see you again next week for more Gaming Morning Show, this morning radio show that plays games for Austin, for Sean, for everyone who made it possible. I am Hefty Goof. Thank you for having fun with us. We'll see you again. Have a great weekend. Not going to do it. Are you disturbed by this? I promise I'm okay. But I'm not going to do the corn thing. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, I know what happened. Sean's very confused now because he's wondering, why wouldn't he do the corn thing? Well, that's very easy to tell you. I mean, why wouldn't I do the corn thing? I mean, the corn thing is one of my calling cards. You know, I got to do the corn thing.
I don't think you have an option.
Are you disturbed by this?
I am.
I kind of feel like when I do that, I'm doing Grover doing corn.
Grover singing Mbop.
Let's get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert shop.
Good morning. It is Friday, November 11th, 20.
Not my jam. So.
Not your rock jams.
Nice. What is yours? Let us know, chat. What is your favorite metal band?
Nice chat.
To Digital.Games this morning. Thank you for being here. We have a story to track at this hour. We're going to do that in just a moment. But first, we need to say hi to Bear Bear. Left out in the cold. Wasn't available or allowed to be in yesterday during God of War. It was quite a sad scene. Bear Bear's feelings are sore because V and Sean wouldn't let him play. Bear Bear was required to stay outside all day.
That's true. He was not invited.
Look how sad he looks.
The weather's nice, though.
Very consistent. Forlorn is how I would describe that look.
Maybe like 3.5 horned.
Today.
He appeared in nearly a dozen episodes of ER as a doctor.
Oh, he was in that movie or that TV show. He wasn't on for that long, though?
Nope. Nearly a dozen.
For some reason, I thought he was like a main character. I didn't watch ER, so what am I saying? The guy from Hunger Games, though, Fleetus Glickerman or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, his laugh. Just, oh my gosh. So great.
It's pretty good.
I was watching the re-sins from Cinema Sins of the Hunger Games yesterday, I think. And I love when the guy, whatever his name is, I don't know what the person's name is, actually, now that I think about it. Do you know the person's name from Cinema Sins?
No.
Betsy.
He is Mr. Sin.
Mr. Sin was my father.
Due to.
Can you please do some YouTubing?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
3.
Led Zeppelin performed in Denmark under the name The Knobs because Eva von Zeppelin, granddaughter of the inventor of Zeppelin airships, threatened to sue them otherwise for tarnishing the family name. Also, Eva von Zeppelin. That could be a rock band name in and of itself.
4.
Number 4, Black Sabbath guitarist Tony Iommi once blew up Richard Branson's prize carp. It was in 1983 while at his recording studios, and Iommi launched fireworks into his private lake and accidentally destroyed some of his fish. Iommi described Branson as, quote, not happy at all, end quote, about it.